everybody and welcome to another Transformers knockoff review thanks to the guys at TF Direct. Today I'm taking a look at the knockoff version of Shattered Glass Masterpiece MP10. Now you may say, Ben, you've already reviewed a KO of Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. Yes I have, but that was an original design based on some of the earlier Transformers classics, Shattered Glass figures, etc. And this is the design based on the official MP10 Shattered Glass offering. Now we get the standard brown box that we're getting a lot of our figures in now. This is due to printing costs being extremely high at present in China, so they've opted for just brown boxes, no artwork, to save on cost. Prime comes packaged in a clamshell along with his axe, rifle, roller, spike and trailer. Right, here he is out of his plastic prison. First impressions, he's pretty nice. He is not perfect. Like most of these MP10 KOs, they haven't quite got it absolutely spot on. Some of the joints are a little bit, I don't quite have together, but display-wise, they look fantastic. I'm very impressed with Spike and his gorgeous, shiny coat. He looks like he's going partying. Look at that. That's awesome. He's got some nice, shiny trousers on there. Some very bright yellow boots. Again, not really any detailing on his face there. Kind of scary, actually. And he can come rolling by in his pimped out roller. I love this kind of pearlescent blue they've used for this. Really nice. You've got green light on the top there, looks like a Lego brick. And you've got all of these wheels that turn nicely again. This does feel somewhat cheap, but then again, the original wasn't overly thick and heavy, was it? We have a large translucent greeny yellow axe, which is pretty much the same shade as what they've used on the top of Roller. The trailer, here's a nice dark colour with a very nice Autobot logo on the side, although mine does seem to be somewhat dusty on top. It looks like they've got dust on there before spraying it up, and I've got some scratches on the top there. That's unfortunately how it came out of the packaging. Again, they've used kind of like a pearlescent colouring on this. I do love that purple though, that's a very nice purple. On the underside they've used this grey plastic, very similar to what we get on Prime himself. You know, it's a nice trailer. It is what we got from Takara, and opening it up we get that nice repair bay, again using this pearlescent blue colour and the translucent green that we used for the axe and the top of Roller. Now, Prime himself looks good, but in my opinion, the other KO, Shattered Glass Optimus, looks better. I think it's the darker purple and the darker leg sections. It just makes it look more menacing, I guess. You've got the damage done to the face, whereas this is just a standard faceplate. The glass actually looks like it's been smashed as opposed to been drawn on with a white pen. And of course we also get the logos on the arms, which is something that we come to expect from a Shattered Glass product. Now, with regards to articulation, it's the same as what we get with the standard Prime. Up, down, left, right. Antennae do move. Arms can come outwards, upwards on very loose friction joints. We can go upwards and downwards, and rotation on the bicep. The arm can shift upwards and down there. We do get a waist swivel. The legs are on ridiculously tight ratchets. Very tight forwards, very tight backwards. Friction joint out to the side. Not a fan of squeaky joints. We get rotation at the knee, nice ratchet on that knee joint there, and coming down to the feet. So we get some fairly nice motion, but it's not super tight. Still better than my official MP10 with his wibbly wobbly legs. I do like what they've done with the ratchet joints on the waist as well, but I don't know, there's just something about him that feels cheap. You got to give it to him. I mean, they are definitely flogging this this mould as much as they can. And something that really does bother me about this set is that with the darker KO Shattered Glass Prime, we get a dark matrix. With this Prime, we get no matrix at all. There's not one in the set. Now, weight-wise, the official MP10 weighs 420 grams. That's 14 ounces. And our new Prime weighs 404 grams, which again is 14 ounces. But you bring in the other Shattered Glass Prime, he weighs 424 grams, which is 15 ounces, so just a fraction heavier. Now, the transformation for Prime is exactly the same as we get with any standard MP10 figure, so let's go straight into vehicle mode. And here we have Prime all transformed up into his vehicle mode. Now, transformation-wise, it was all pretty much straightforward, no real hiccups. The legs here were incredibly hard to push down on the thigh sliders, but other than that, it was pretty straightforward. I can't help but feel that it looks a little bit lackluster, doesn't it? You know, it rolls okay, the trailer's nice. The actual alt mode for Prime is, I've always been a fan of the flat-nosed trucks, and the smokestacks just look dull. I would have preferred those to have been a kind of chromey colour. They're just, I don't like this kind of matte grey. It's just unpainted plastic. It just looks cheap, in my opinion. The wheels tend to wobble a bit. This one appears to be buckled. But other than that, it is Shattered Glass Prime. We have the Till All Are Gone signature logo on the side there, but I can't help but think that the cheaper Prime is better. I mean, just having them alongside together, I mean, is it really worth paying the extra money to get the trailer? I'm going to leave that for you guys to decide, but in my opinion, this one looks like a more professional piece. If you check out my review for this product, it's not without its fault, but it's kind of plagued with problems. I didn't even have the front bumper when it arrived. QC, they kind of missed that. Luckily enough, I ordered it from TF Direct, and they shipped me out a new front bumper, or fender, whatever you want to call it. But I just think, you know, the greens they've used are the same. I just like this smoked windscreen as opposed to this kind of translucent yellow. This almost feels like an official product, and this feels more like a KO of this with the shining smokestacks. I mean, why would Prime in the Shattered universe be unable to get chrome smokestacks? That's what I don't understand. And although the colours don't match up exactly, that works better for me than the official one. That looks like a Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's been a quick review, but there's not really a lot to cover with these. I just think that, yes, this is a knockoff, and yes, they have ripped off the Takara Tomy version of this mold, and they've done a good job of that. It's a solid figure, but I don't like what Takara Tomy did. I think that the bootleg guys, the knockoffs, they did a better job at giving us a Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. If you like what Takara Tomy did, then yes, this is for you, and it'll tick all the boxes. It holds together and looks exactly like you would expect a good knockoff to look on display. In my opinion, I would happily lose the trailer, lose this Prime, and stick with this guy as my Shattered Glass Optimus. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you found this video useful, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, share, and of course subscribe. I've included the review to the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime just up here, and if you'd like either of these products, a link to TF Direct is available in the video description. Until next time, from myself and Shattered Glass Optimus Primes, goodbye.